Right guys, this week's definitely gonna be one of a kind. We're moving in Paris in 2 days, currently in Nantes, in my hometown, and we're flying to Dubai 4 to 5 days if I remember well. So yeah, super excited to go there, and I really can't wait to establish myself somewhere because I've been moving around since like over the last 3 years, not being really established somewhere and having like a proper setup to work and kind of the whole environment and mindset that goes with it. So can't wait to see that happen, which is basically in 5 days, so that's crazy. For today, we just launched back the lead generation acquisition for our agency because we basically stopped signing during all the August month because we really needed to focus on operations and delivering high quality services for our clients because the agency was quite new, and those things are now done, so we can just launch the machine back and get new leads. So I've got a couple of sales calls scheduled this afternoon. We'll see how it turns out. And yeah, pretty excited to scale the agency because we now have a lot more vision on what we're doing, what we're building, which is great. For those who might not know me yet, I'm currently involved in 2 lines of businesses. The first one being a lead generation agency. So I basically generate leads for all the agencies ecosystem, like all the digital entrepreneurs. I can generate your leads with qualified AI messages, like super high personalized messages. And I basically automated this agency with N8N and Lovable, which made me think that I should be launching another activity that is currently probably the main activity I'm running, because this is where we have like the most traction, and I think this is the most interesting and valuable thing for people, even though the lead generation is actually pretty good. It works extremely well for my clients. But yeah, what we basically do is we automate all the parts, all the dimensions of a digital firm, of an agency. So it could be delivery systems, could be project management, could be admin, onboarding, reporting, things like that. And we provide like hands-on, high personalized solutions for those companies. Besides that, let's get back to work and I'll see you later. Guys, guitar demo. Right everyone, so if life is made of up and downs, I think today was definitely a down. I've been hating myself all day long because I couldn't do shit. I was just kind of in the blur of having too much things on the plate, and yeah, it was just impossible to focus on one task and get it done. So yeah, I was definitely feeling super bad about myself and things, and I just ended up taking a step backward and thinking like, yeah, what would have felt the me of a couple of months ago. And yeah, I just ended up thinking he would be probably super proud of me. So yeah, that's why I now have a little smile on my face, and I decided to record that with you guys because I think it's very important to kind of step back sometimes from what's happening in your life. And if you are like myself trying to build something that you think is great, sometimes it's cool to just remove the pressure you put on yourself every morning, and just grant yourself a clearer vision and a broader vision on what's happened over the last few weeks, if not month. Well, to be super honest with you guys, I decided in January 2025 that I had to start making money by myself. Well, I've actually written that down, and I was looking for the file on my computer, but I can't find it. So anyways, when I was preparing for 2025, I just wrote down like my goals, and one of them was to make 5 grand a month in revenue, like not in net profit. And yeah, I'm just feeling super proud, because I remember when I wrote that down back in January, I was thinking like, man, this is impossible. Like, this is really impossible. I was literally making €0 aside of work, and I was just like feeling this was unreachable and impossible. But well, I've dedicated most of the year working on that goal, and it finally paid back, because I've ended up July with like a total 25k in revenue. Which is way more than what we expected. Well, we did actually less in August, because we were, as I said in the beginning of this video, focusing on addressing the demand and things like this. It's just amazing, and the feeling of getting your objective done is amazing, really amazing. And from being really depressed a couple of hours ago, I just ended up being super proud. So guys, if you're trying to make it like me, which I kind of think you are, because those videos are not shown to a lot of people by now, but I'm pretty sure they are shown to the right people, given the discussions I've had on Instagram with some of you guys. So I think I'm reaching like young fellas like me trying to make it. Well, guys, just remember one thing: take a step backward and think about like what's happened over a longer period of time than just a week or a day. Because if I look at my day, it was terrible. It was like shit. I didn't do shit. I have a lot of things to do, and still, just so many things to do outside of work, like saying all the goodbyes, packing my stuff, making sure I don't, forget anything or anyone. And yeah, just like, it's just going too fast. Sometimes you just have to hit the button stop and think about what's happening. Just, look at the world surrounding you and what's changing on it. Right guys, so I think I sometimes overestimate myself a bit, which I clearly did when I booked this train for 7 AM. This is like 6:28 right now. We're waiting for the Uber, and we're going to Paris.
Hold me tight, let me go. In my heart, hurt my soul.
You'll never ever know your soul. Never know your heart.
Make me smile, make me frown.
Ain't no level, no how to sit, this is what they tell me. Shit, I'm just waiting on somebody to show me.
Give me love, take it all away.
Just waiting on somebody to show me. Yeah. Ain't no love in the heart of city, that's what they told me. Beef with over 100 niggas, don't none of them know me. Son of a mother studying at UDC, sitting in taxi cabs with daddy roaming the streets. 7 hallelujahs, my sultana was clean. On everything I wear it, all the Americans tees. This 06 the most prolific in the DMV. Listen, when you get the keys to sell them, you don't get the beef. Make a nigga one, get the piece to get the piece. You gon' need more than Wikipedia to get to me. PG to Mo County, bet they all know about me. Every hood, every bird, I got superb balance. From the city that made me, love you forever for it. Hope you celebrate every moment forever.
Right guys, so there we are. I'm finally at the airport. We're flying to Dubai today. So yeah, new life is starting now, guys. Well, today is actually my birthday. I'm turning 21, so what a more symbolic day than this one to just be flying to Dubai to start this new life. And yeah, can't wait guys. Actually, I was hoping to take like cool shots from the Charles de Gaulle airport, but I'm flying from Terminal 3, which is like the shittiest terminal I've ever seen in my whole life. We're flying business class, boys. Not even a TV. Morning everybody. If you think you're having a bad day right now, hear me out. I may put everything into perspective for you. I basically landed in Dubai like 4 to 5 hours ago, and I was expecting like good night of sleep after like traveling for 12 hours and having like 3 hours of sleep the last night. So well, that's what was supposed to happen, because I was basically supposed to get the keys of the flat of my co-founder to just, you know, get the flat and sleep. And I have so many things to do tomorrow because I have just so much work. But well, things turned out a little different, because the key actually didn't work on the door, and it was 5 a.m. and at 5 a.m. in Dubai you can basically not book a room in an hotel or whatever. So I've just had to make my shift right now with no sleep, which is crazy. It's just crazy. So I'm now with the receptionist working from the hub. So yeah, that's a very, very shitty day. Well, apart from that, we're finally in Dubai, guys. Just look at the view. Boom. Now this makes me happy. This makes me kind of still happy to be there. But well, the beginning of this whole Dubai adventure is quite complicated, I would say. Right, people, good morning. This Dubai arrival has been crazy. I mean, I've booked a stay at around 9 a.m. yesterday, because it was the time where you can actually book a room, because before that you basically can't. And there were basically no rooms available in all the places near me, so I've had to wait people to just leave. It's useless. It's definitely useless. Like, I would 100% prefer being in the apartment, but well, since my dear bro was sleeping while I was having all this trouble, we now get this figured out. So we're gonna basically change the lock, probably today, maybe tomorrow. But yeah, had to reschedule basically everything, because I've had a lot of client calls on the line for this afternoon, but basically the work hasn't been finished yet, so I definitely can't make it. So yeah, that sucks. I was feeling super bad. What a birthday, man, what a birthday. But we have a pretty decent view here. I'm gonna grab lunch and then get back to work. We have to lock in all day long. Absolutely no other things to do, because I basically have the room until tomorrow 12, and they offered me the breakfast, man. Trust me, I'm gonna make it worth it. Right, guys, hope you're doing good. So still at the hotel right now, but I finally made it with the locks. So we just had a locksmith who came and, you know, figured out the issue with the door. So I now have the flat. So I'll be moving there tomorrow morning. I'll definitely prioritize the sleep over the work right now, because this is the top priority, because I'm like dead tired. And I've actually probably beat my personal record of the worst birthday ever. But yeah, you know what? It just motivates me to push even harder, and I'm just thinking like, yeah. And the fact that I'm just drowning in issues, in deadlines, and, you know, all of the work just signifies that I'm on the right tracks, and that I'm growing overall. So I wouldn't, you know, lose faith in what I'm doing. I still think we're on the right tracks. So yeah, as they say, if it were easy, everybody would do it. So yeah, so it's just a little reminder that things are deserved, not owned. And well, that's it.